Hi, my name is St. Christopher Thomas. I'm a student at Capital Prep Harlem, and I'm going to be interviewing Usachu, VTuber on twitch.tv.com. She has 5,600 followers on Twitch, 1.3 thousand followers on Twitter, and I'll be interviewing her for my social justice topic of sexism in gaming and esports. Just to get started, how are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm all right. Before I just have to get some general questions off. Have you ever experienced sexism in real life in gaming?
I think in real life, there have been times where, like, I'm playing a game of Overwatch or I'm playing a game of Valorant, and then I speak in comms, and they're like, "Oh, are you a girl?" And then a lot of the time, I'm just like, "No." Like, I just respond no to that, so that I don't have to go through any like extra talking with the people that like might ask questions like that.
Okay. As being someone who you're clearly a VTuber, you can see it right here. Do you feel any pressure about like hiding yourself or anything like that because of your gender?
Hiding myself, as in hiding
Like your
the fact that I'm
face
a
and
oh,
stuff.
yes. I kind of do, mostly for the fact that I want to keep my like a face reveal kind of thing secret until I do decide to do a face reveal. Like I basically didn't show my face to a lot of my close friends until like months and months after knowing them, knowing like just to be sure that they wouldn't like show it off online to someone else or something like that.
Do you feel that trust has to be like is like the biggest thing for just VTubers in general to even
Yeah,
like
I think a lot of VTubers have issues with that. They go through the trouble of like getting to know someone and trusting them for them to like kind of like backstab in a way or like spread rumors about them or spread images of them. So you have to have a lot of trust in the people you show images of yourself to.
would you feel that your VTuber has to look a certain way for you to get attraction or grow in the VTuber community?
I personally run my VTuber like I would run myself. Like I'm like, what am I comfortable doing? What am I comfortable showing? So like I'm not a big like I'm not the kind of person that is like, oh, sex sells or whatever, because I just don't want to advertise myself that way. So even though people tell me, oh, it would be a lot easier if you do this and that, or like or sexualize yourself or your character. I know it'd be easier, but I find that as taking like the easy road, and I'd rather just do things my way and be comfortable with what I'm doing. But I do feel pressured sometimes, like by the thought of immediate growth to do that.
Do you also just like bring us tight a second? Do you feel like being say so?
Say-so is a term which can be translated as wholesome. It refers to a character type defined by innocence, purity, and propriety.
Motivate people to be like more provocative towards your character?
I think because of the community I created around me, it's more so they make jokes about it. Jokes that I'm comfortable with, and like they never really take it too far. But like if an outsider, like an outside chatter, like comes in, a lot of the times they try to do that to provoke like a response out of the streamer. But I personally just try not to let it get to me and just try to be myself like as much as I can. Because even though I'm a VTuber and a lot of VTubers have lore or create a new persona in themselves, I just try to act like myself on or off stream.
Do you feel that you create like this image of yourself almost?
I feel like I do in a way, because people a lot of the times don't know if I'm acting like myself or like it's just like the VTuber online persona. But I feel like even if I do put on like a face sometimes, like act a little more energetic, it's like it is part of the fact that I'm streaming. If I was off stream, I'd be like a little less energetic, but still similar. But it is like a face, I guess.
Have you, in your time growing through Twitch, you've been on Twitch for about 2 years, correct?
About a year now. I think a year and a half now.
Okay. And you've seen this like exponential growth. Do you notice with more followers there is like a certain amount of sexism that could be in your chat compared to when you had like 100 followers or so?
I actually feel it's like it's a little bit of the opposite. I feel like when I had less chatters, it was more likely for me to get targeted with sexism, because I feel like with any new chatters that come in, they have my old and like long time chatters are there and like kind of protect or like kind of like shoo away that kind of talk.
Do you feel that it's important to like build up your community from like the beginning to have like this like a mindset of just like no, you can't harass. It's like it's wrong to certain things like this?
I think so, but a lot of the times I think it's also the fact that people might not know Twitch etiquette very well, just like the kind of things you can or can't say to a streamer. So a lot of the times, even if you do build a good community around yourself, and they do their best to like speak to you kindly and like all that kind of thing, there are people like trolls that come in, or just regular like weird people that still intend to do bad things with how they speak to you in chat.
And my next question would be, do you feel pressured to like when you play Overwatch, for instance, do you feel pressure to feel any like certain characters because of your gender?
um, I think I do prefer the support roles, and that kind of plays into the fact that I'm a girl, and it's like, oh, she's a girl, she plays Mercy, or that kind of a thing. But I think it's not because I feel pressured to, because I'm a woman, but because of the people who play around me, and I know that they prefer certain roles more than others, so I tend to fill the backfill of the support role, just because that's like something I'm good at, and a preference, I guess.
Just to finish off this interview, my final question will probably just be, would you say that sexism for you is something that you don't really experience a lot? Mainly because you've kind of just like you've grown like fast on Twitch, so you didn't really have to get like experience it a lot.
I think so. I think because of that initial early phase of growing, like I grew from I started with 20 viewers, and I've grown to like average of 40 even on a bad day, and on a good day like I get 100 to like 75 to 100. And I feel like because of that kind of quick growth, I didn't have to deal with too much at first. And now, because of like the comfort I have, I don't really experience it too often unless it's like from outside people. I would say that even I do probably experience a form of sexism in everyday life, but I try my best to like work around it, because it's like, at the end of the day, what can I do if people are going to be like toxic to you? So I just try my best to like surround myself with people who don't treat me that way, or try to make light of it instead, so that I don't have to confront it head on, like in seriousness.
All right. Well, I appreciate you for taking your time out of your day, Usa, and coming for my interview and helping me with my social justice project action plan. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and stop by for more interviews for my research topic, and we will get more awareness brought out, and everyone will be more aware of the social justice topic. Thank you and enjoy.